Hey folks, we're getting to the end of 2015 and therefore it is a good time to step back and think about what 2015 meant for all of us, the 5 big things that I would pick to say here's why they were important for 2015 and really what it means for 2016 and beyond. So we're all in a world where every day things are changing. It's changing faster than ever before. It's changing in directions that we never anticipated, often driven by technology, but by a VUCA world as well. And in that changing world, we as evolving human beings, we as evolving institutions, have just to have one quality that is deep inside us. And I would call it, let's just pick a term, CQ, and I'll explain that. It's contrast to IQ, it contrasts to EQ, and this is about curiosity quotient. And what it means is you enter every debate, you enter every conversation, really being curious to learn, to understand. So think of this and remember this, CQ, curiosity quotient. One of the ways to drive this quotient up in an individual and an organization is to be very inclusive, to get people with very different backgrounds, very different perspectives, very different experiences, and therefore very different ways of reacting to a situation, and get those different ideas at the table. Create an open environment where you welcome their completely opposing views. You don't interact in a manner where you throw that view down. You find out why they have the view they have. Because I can argue that at the end of that conversation, half the time you may actually change your view to match their view. So inclusiveness, tolerance for differences at the table, debating in order to get to the better answer for the individual, for the institution, for the country, for society. And then if you step back to a real macro level and think about probably the 2 largest, most democratic, open societies in the world and open environments in the world, India and the United States, and you think about those 2 societies, the need for tolerance and the importance of tolerance in those 2 societies, which it's kind of always had historically. The question that I would throw out there are there forces that are at play that are actually reducing that tolerance, that are actually preventing that from being at the forefront of the way society runs in those 2 places? As participants in those economies, it's our job to make sure that we really drive tolerance up and intolerance down in those 2 economies, because I think it will drive that across the world. So that's what I thought about that topic. Would love to hear your views, your reactions. Really curious to understand what you think. Okay to agree, disagree. You can reach me on my Twitter handle. You can contact me on LinkedIn. Would love to hear your views and looking forward to it.